honestly say we should have done better there.
Field goals all we've had so far. 3-3 now as the kick is away. And it's a pretty good return here as they'll get this up to the 29.
Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up.
Well, you hate to see this before the regular season even begins. We'll take a break and come back. More preseason action in a moment. Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. Up past the 30, second down coming up.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
Here's a 2nd and 8. They'll go again with Gibbs.
And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
Tackled back at the 26-yard line.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
He'll let this go deep for St. Brown.
Well, that's caught inside the 35. A big play there for Detroit. 44 yards.
Lions, first down. A pickup of 44 yards on the play. And the Lions, first down.
I think we already know that this guy's going to be ready when they ring the bell for week 1. That play, almost routine for him, but still, nice to know that he's still got it.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Back to the ground, this time Montgomery. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. It's a gain of 10 for the Lions and a first down.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit.
Amon-Ra St. Brown
from 17 yards out. And the Lions have taken the lead. That's why you've got your star out there. Throw the ball to him. They did.
That's simply saying we don't care what coverage you put out there. He's so good. We're going there with the football anyway, and there's not a thing you can do about it.
Inside the red zone, they go to him. He gets it done. Now the extra point try forthcoming. And it is up. And it's good. That'll make our score 10-3 now. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Atlanta prepped and ready for its next possession.
And last time able to get 3. It's not what they want. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
They'll be going for 6.
Second down and a little more than a yard here.
At the 36-yard line.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Penix working out of the gun here. That is caught. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40.
And the Falcons first down.
To the air, Penix. Throw left side, complete to McLeod. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 27. Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Brings up
2nd and 10.
At the Lions' 27-yard line.
Here we go, Shaq. Go.
Here's Penix. Short throw caught by Pitts. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Let's not quibble about the game there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Mooney, the motion man right. They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. Well, they tried to catch him by surprise, I think, there with that little pop pass on 3rd down, but no luck.
You're right about no luck, but I did like the idea. I like the thought process. Make an unconventional call on 3rd down sometimes. It can pop big. In this case, it didn't.
Koo knocks this one through the post. And that'll bring him back within 4. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Detroit's offense ready to take over. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
At the 28-yard line.
Play action. It's gone. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead it's knocked harmlessly to the turf.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. They'll fake the give. Now gone. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
4th down to give to Gibbs. And he's going to be out of bounds, a few yards shy of the line of the game. And that's going to be a turnover on downs. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Robinson up the middle. Pushing his way through. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
10-6 the score after 1 right here on EA Sports. Back now in Atlanta, 2nd quarter action. The Falcons with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Now it's the backup Cousins. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. It'll only be a loss of a couple, but the pressure gets home on first down. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. Now Cousins. A throw out wide, going to be incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on first down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
Man in motion is Agnew.
Cousins to throw it. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
And we'll see Younghoe Koo now for the Falcons.
From the right hash, this a 31-yard attempt.
Koo knocks this one through the post.
And that gets him back within a single point. It's now 10-9. So he's been a busy man here in this first half. That's 3 field goals for him now.
And not just 3 field goals, but 3 for 3. So even though the offense has struggled a bit putting it in the end zone, they've still been able to come away with points due to his leg.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
And Detroit getting set to go now.
They're coming off a 4th down gamble that last drive that backfired, CD, but really not as badly as it could. Their defense held up and only gave up 3 points.
And what they want to do is play off the momentum the defense gave them. Only giving up the 3 points in that situation after they failed on 4th down. Now they want to make it pay off. They want to pay homage to the defense and have their own drive pay off in points for themselves. I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turning around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge? Whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football. If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a game. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
The Lions on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2.
Hooker's going to throw it. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Lions first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They go play action. Here's Hooker.
And he whips that one incomplete there.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Here we go, set. Ready.
Off play action. Here's Hooker. A rifles run, and that's going to be intercepted.
But a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. Before we came up to the booth, the last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
Andy, you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception. And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
They go play action. Cousins.
Dumps this one out to Algier.
Just a gain of a couple there. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it. He's going to go down here. A sack. They push him back to the 34. Marcus Davenport, the first rounder out of UTSA with a sack. And we'll see Younghoe Koo now for the Falcons. He's going to need a little mustard on this one. It will be a 51-yard attempt. Koo knocks this one through the post. And they take the lead here by 2, 12-10. So they get the turnover in plus territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they have the upper hand and the advantage. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they started. So, you know, the offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. Go.
A run here on first down with Reynolds.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
Now that's a big-time run. Lightning in a bottle, forget it. He exploded out of the bottle for that type of a pickup.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Come on, come on. Ready?
They'll go again with Reynolds.
And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory.
Arnold Abacady gets there for the stop. 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 at the Falcons' 47-yard line.
Here's Hooker to throw it.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
They need 12 here. It's 3rd down.
Hot 70.
Give to Reynolds. And nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 3rd and 7. 55 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
So that's what that elbow in my ribs was all about. You thought they were going to throw the ball as well.
Absolutely. I think everybody thought they were throwing the football, caught him off guard.
Yeah, I'm telling you, when you have the courage to make that type of a play call, a lot of times you actually get rewarded.
Ready, run.
Running game working, then stick with it on first down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
This is 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Hooker now off play action. Throw complete to Bell.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it'll move the chains.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Let's go. Press all in. Ready?
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
At the 7-yard line.
Press.
Looking to throw. Hooker.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think there he had to come off of his primary receiver in a big way, just trying to get it to a secondary guy. Unable to get that play completed.
Checked down, but didn't even have enough time to do that. Incomplete. So they're coming up here on the 9th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and goal.
Go.
Now a bootleg with Hooker.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Jesse Bates.
And the Falcons are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Here's Algier again on second down. And he'll get it down to the 47 here.
What, man?
9 yards to pick up there at the first down.
Everybody's good. He's coming straight up the fucking middle.
The defense might have been loosened up a little bit.
Every fucking time.
Pass instead of the run that they got.
On first and 10, it's Algier. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35.
Is that secondary, man?
It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first.
Falcons first down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
On the counter, here's Algier. And this will be a gain of 5 as he
You
gets
know, you
it to
should
the
be
30.
fumbling, ain't letting you switch players.
When you get good yards like that on first down, it really does a whole lot for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
Algier with another carry.
He don't do like his kicks, man. He just, it's a little bit. Yeah, like you're running.
15-yard line. 48 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
This has been a good drive so far, and it's been a running game for the most part.
How
It's
they do the
been
game.
down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a first down. Now it's first and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's first and 10. Algier going straight ahead. And this time they were ready for it.
They keep picking the ball up. I'm in the end zone. I don't know how the fuck if he was a fucking incomplete pass.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
They just call it success and don't even
Defensively, I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call run fits, everyone was in the right place.
They'll try to throw now. Cousins. It's incomplete.
When they were switching the one, they must 3 of them niggas down there. They were switching. No. Gotta get the ball.
You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
Throwing. Cousins. They'll get this into the hands of Hodge.
They been cheating, man.
Right
Nigga didn't want to go down there. Should have done it the ball.
The
These
result
motherfuckers
was
cheating.
3 yards there on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Koo knocks this one through the post.
Yeah, keep going to field goal. They're very deep.
15-10. So it's another field goal here. He may need to ice his leg after this one. That's now 5 field goals converted in this game alone.
Yeah, get the trainer. They're going to need this guy. And they've needed every single one of the field goals he's made, too. If they're going to get out of here with a win, I say he gets a game ball.
So here come the Lions now. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right,
Throw it out the window.
yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
Let's go now. Past the 60. Past the 60. Ready.
On the toss, it's Reynolds. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and a yard.
Yeah, they missed that.
They'll hand off to Reynolds. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Throwing. Hooker. And incomplete on the deep ball.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Hooker. Wide open receiver, complete. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 31-yard line. A good pickup there at 22. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's Hooker. Now he's going to step up and run. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Ready? 19 target.
Again, it's Hooker looking to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone.
What the fuck? How you drop that, man?
With that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Now Hooker. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. They'll run with Montgomery. And he takes this one in for the Lions. Touchdown. David Montgomery taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Lions will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
Sometimes you get a 1st and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line, and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on 1st down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots at going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
Now the try here for the extra point. It's good, and the lead moves now to 2. It's 17-15. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it was David Montgomery's touchdown run that polished it all off. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. And the Falcons now going to go on offense late in this first half. And with a little under a minute to play, they may be looking to pick up some yardage here, maybe try and come up with a field goal to seize the lead before intermission. Now Cousins. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Here's Cousins. Under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half.
Hey, nigga.
Cousins with work to do after the sack as he brings his guys up on a 3rd and long. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down.
Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away.
Taylor now to return it.
Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the Lions will take over.
The Lions offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. He's been a tough man to stop in this first half. He's putting up some big numbers already, and we have yet to reach halftime.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. And quickly, they get to the line.
A 2-yard gain on the play.
This time they stay on the ground. And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the first.
Halftime coming up. Let's get you down to Orlando and our buddy Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome into the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you on an abridged halftime report. Good competitive first half. This game kind of has a punch-counter-punch feel to it, as reflected on the scoreboard. Tight game going into the second half. Can either team pull away? To find out, let's go back to the stadium and our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Scott, thanks a bunch. And we'll see which team's adjustments are going to pay dividends here as we are just about ready for the start of the second half.
Probably not likely to see many starters in the second half as we get back at it underway in this preseason opener.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
So we get set to start this third quarter. Here's the Falcons offense now.
So out of the locker rooms here they come. Their first drive of the third quarter. And Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one set up to be a very entertaining second half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went into half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. What do you say we use them to start the second half and get us going?
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. To throw is Cousins.
Setting up the screen, here's Algier.
And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Atlanta.
Falcons, first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Play action now. Cousins. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that one. He read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
Cousins again. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes.
Arlene McNeil, his 2nd sack of the night.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
Here's Bradley Pinion now as he's on to punt for Atlanta. To return is Taylor. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. So we get a look at the Lions offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he'll take this one out to about the 23.
93 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
Well, if you like the guys who run the ball, you're enjoying watching this. But the other guys, especially the defense coordinator, trying to figure out an answer on how to slow down the running game, I think maybe starts to call more blitzes, because you can call run blitzes in order to try and get more people to the point of attack.
And this one will go to the 28-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here, because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And this throw incomplete. The defender all over this time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body.
Get him out my fucking room.
The hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Throw taken in by Taylor, left side. And he is going to have the Lions 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the 3rd downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the 3rd quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7. From the gun, it's Hooker. That's into the hands of Khalif Raymond.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
A run here with Reynolds.
And a short gain here down to the 22. And now they're in the hurry up.
At the 22-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Hooker's going to throw it.
Over the middle, complete. It's Taylor. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line.
1st down.
Here we go. Set.
At the 10-yard
Crack
line.
all 80. Let's go.
Here's Reynolds.
He pushes forward from maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
Working out of the shotgun, Hooker. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
Operating from the gun. Hooker. And it'll be intercepted.
Fuck, man. We got no motherfucker. I don't know what they did with this. They all like Lions. They got better, but they all like Lions ain't got no fucking end zone shit. You putting everybody in the end zone. You know?
To win games with field goals, but in this case, they had 3 points in their pocket. I get what he was trying to do. It's a big swing in momentum right there.
And now the Lions going to stop us momentarily as they call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Off the play fake, Cousins. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll go out.
This nigga still about to keep going. You see how they be cheating, bro?
And that's good for a pickup of 10
You gotta get
yards.
tight end. They like tight ends with fucking Mack truck on them. They're not fucking 18.
Algier now up the middle. And he'll be taken down
not
at the
18.
46-yard line.
It's a gain of a yard. And the Falcons first down. First and 10.
So first down, and they'll stick with Algier. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down. Throwing is Cousins. Throwing middle, and it's complete. Third down and 10.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 9.
To throw, Cousins. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. Arlene McNeil bringing the pressure yet again. That's his 3rd sack here tonight. Here's Bradley Pinion now as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back. The Lions offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And you have to imagine this defense saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the 3rd quarter. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things up offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because those confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start on the sideline?
They probably said, fuck
Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3.
Here we go.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Well, that one was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. Hands up forcing the incompletion.
A run here with Reynolds. Well, this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there. They'll try and run for him.
How the fuck you end up further back, bro?
As they'll wind up going backwards.
God.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Now a carry for Algier, headed right. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd.
You know what I want to hit him with?
Here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Cousins to throw it. To the right side and complete to Washington. And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll be 4th down.
On for the field goal. A 37-yard attempt.
Koo knocks this one through the post. So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
And he returns this to the 22. Detroit's offense ready to take over. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. See if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game, and sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
First down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Come on. Hit. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll fake it on a jet sweep, and instead a handoff up the middle. 117 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
From the 44 now, here's 2nd and 4. Back to the ground, this time Montgomery. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
A gain of 1 yard. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47. The drive stays alive. A 3rd down gain of 8. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 47. Gets around him. And he'll work down inside the 45.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he's trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked by Ronnie Harrison.
Whoa, give me my deep passes, bro. Man, I'm fucking interception, bro. Keep doing it.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. Starting the drive with Algier. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make 2nd down pretty tough. Cousins. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Cousins from the gun on 3rd. He'll try and do this himself. And he's going to get this.
Where's the fucking...
35-yard line.
I'm switching players. They're not switching. How the fuck did he get that many yards? He should have been tackled.
So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more preseason football on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. This one's still anybody's ball game. It's a 1-point difference here as we begin the 4th quarter of play. And he is met at the line of scrimmage. And he goes down right there. Now 2nd and 9.
Every day was trying to make it good.
Play fake. Cousins. It's a short one here. Complete to his tight end.
Every cop got to get hit 2-3 times for the
for a gain of 6. And it's 3rd and 4 now.
3rd and 4.
Cousins now. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
The frustration
took another fucking field goal.
he couldn't find anyone on 3rd down, and he left no doubt that he was throwing that one away.
A 46-yard attempt.
knocks this one through the post.
These motherfuckers don't get shit but kick field goals all day. Somehow they got the
So
win.
they get the 3, but you wonder
You
now,
can't
is that
tell
going to
me
be
this
enough?
game ain't fucking
Excellent
win.
question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. And
Good.
Detroit getting set to go now. And that last turnover could have proven more costly, but their defense only gave up 3. But now answering with a field goal doesn't do them much on this drive. They need to try and find the end zone. Mike Ford in on the tackle.
Act like he was.
A positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
And that falls to the ground.
See, that would have been a fucking fumble, though, because I had 2 steps. They ain't doing it right.
And now it brings up 3rd down. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions.
No, I'm not lying, bro. That was a complete pass. He ran 2 steps.
I don't know what he thinks going on out there, CD.
But anything was going to fumble.
My
Ain't even call it.
suspicion is he's been coached
game,
really
dude.
well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing.
Why y'all arms that fucking long, bro? I'm 2 steps ahead of you. Your arms are not that fucking long. The fuck? I'm 2 steps ahead of this motherfucker. His arm's not that damn long.
1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Let's go now.
They'll go for it. Hooker. And it is caught. And he slips up past the 45 tackle. They've been burned twice already.
Your arm's not that fucking long, bro.
3rd time's the charm as they keep the drive moving. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. On the carry, it's Reynolds. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 46-yard line.
Looking to throw. Hooker. And the Falcons get there.
You got your fucking block. Somebody do something. God damn.
The Lions now going to use this.
This Lions defense ain't like this, man. What the fuck is y'all doing? No, this 26.
Here in this 4th
Man,
quarter.
fucking damn suck.
There at the end, he may have had a chance to release that, but that pocket closed a little too quickly, and down he went.
Yeah, he was certainly trying to do everything he could to extend the life of the play.
Detroit
Probably counting in his head.
City.
1, 2, and then he ran out of time.
Yeah. Oh, the fucking 19. How the
7th
fuck?
play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
This shit crazy.
Hooker.
He's going to fire one deep over the middle.
And this will be
How the fuck does this guy keep getting in between each other?
probably should have been picked too. Instead, it's 4th down.
That was for the lead right there. They know they're in a position where fortune favors the brave. So they took their shot, but couldn't connect.
Hooker going to try and throw for it.
And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way.
I don't even be on defense, bro. I'm not even playing this defense. What the fuck is this, bro? Bro, the Falcons suck. What's that for real?
Now a handoff to Algier.
There's nothing against these fucking Falcons, bro. Come on, now. These fucking Falcons kick. Damn, 7 fucking field goals, damn. They already kicked field goals. Why the fuck they winning? I got 2 end zone passes. They keep taking all my end zone passes. Touchdown pass.
Cousins. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
12 yards to go.
Throwing. Cousins. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete.
See what I mean? 2, 3 tackles. Ain't fucking tackles. That many fucking tackles.
46-yard line.
Damn, a game, nigga. This nigga's breaking every tackle.
And it'll be 4th
Every
down.
first tackle,
So here
he's
we
breaking.
go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This will get the lead up to 7. That's leaking to the right, and he missed it by a foot or two. It's no good, but there is a flag down. He might get another shot at this. Trailing in the fourth, this close of a game, that's a penalty you just can't afford.
It's an absolute killer, and it's one that drives coaches and teammates insane.
And right side, they're going to go option here. And a couple of yards.
Play switching, player switch, so identify. This is slow.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, the risk reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
This one incomplete and over everybody. Looked like a clear throwaway, but the officials, they're going to say there's a receiver over there in the area, so no flags, and it's third down.
Gets past him at the 10.
I didn't even put the motherfucker not in front of him. He's just on left and right of you. Shit, man, wow.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there, because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good.
Feeling this game, bro. Look, I am not feeling this game, bro. This is whack, bro.
Use the last of their timeouts.
What the fuck are they doing to me?
So
This is
no
fucking
timeouts
ridiculous.
left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things.
It don't make no fucking sense.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right. They'll run here with Algier. And he's able to get it down.
I don't know what the fuck that was, bro.
A nice pickup of 6 there to get him closer to the end zone, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
That's good hard running right there on 1st and goal. That gets him down to the 2 and puts a lot more pressure on that defense.
Algier again. Trying to find a lane, but he finds nothing but defenders. Stop for no gain at the 2-yard line. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. On 3rd and goal, they're going to run the option. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. A rough go there on 3rd down, a loss of 4.
And not a lot of success to be found there.
Oh, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But if you got to do it in your own backfield, I consider that a problem. That doesn't work too well.
A 23-yard attempt.
Koo knocks this one through the post.
And that'll make this a 7-point game.
I see the glitch on the corner. This nigga, you try to run past him and he's blocking somebody, but somehow he end up blocking me.
They were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet. Okay, being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
Detroit's offense ready to take over.
Looking to put a drive together.
Okay,
Here we go.
A run here on 1st down with Reynolds. And maybe a measure of revenge.
How the fuck did he get off the block like that quick and it's so easy? Y'all just let them off the block. You know what I mean? Have my guys actually play for it. And my guys get near there.
Here's Hooker. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
What the fuck? Come on, man. Y'all gotta give me my passes, bro. Damn. I'm catching this shit, man.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. Hooker now off play action. He'll try and do this himself. Open man is Raymond. He's got it.
And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the 1st. Here we go on 4th down. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the 1st.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up.
Here we go. Set. Press roll 80.
Off Play action. Here's Hooker. Bell brings it in across the formation. And he's brought down. First down Detroit, 16 yards on the pickup.
He said it'd be a 6 point.
We're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the fourth. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Give to Reynolds. 2 yards.
They got news where you can push him.
Second and 8. Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Here's Hooker to throw it. Oh, a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. 23 yards the pickup there. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
They'll run. Reynolds. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. And they're going to speed things up here.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 19-yard line.
Throwing. Hooker. His throw caught right around the 6. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Khalif Raymond. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Lions are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Now for the point after. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. That time a 9-play drive. And the end result, a Detroit touchdown. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away.
Seems like I didn't even hit him. I fell flat. This nigga just stood straight up and kept running my neck. The next person took him down. And I just trucked this nigga. I just fucking hit step this nigga, and it didn't even do nothing.
Y'all chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here.
These motherfucking game periods, what their favorite players, favorite teams, all that shit.
Play action now, Cousins. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
They'll get 2 on the keeper, but it becomes now a 3rd down.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
Got an open man. It's Washington.
Oh, man, come on, man. The fuck, bro? Damn.
Oh. A big play there on the catch and run. 49 yards.
Shit, never that.
They certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Here's 2nd and 10.
The Lions 27-yard line.
They go play action. Cousins. And he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it as he gets wiped out on that one. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Now Cousins. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Aleem McNeil. Make that now 4 sacks for him in tonight's ball game. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to break our 4th quarter tie. Koo knocks this one through the post. And they have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be up there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
The visitors' offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes, and he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball.
See this shit out.
And that one drops down incomplete.
All they can do.
Good coverage there. Force the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Cheat the shit out of me, bro. All day. Every catch.
Here we go, check.
Now Hooker. Wide open receiver complete. And he is finally forced out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A big play there for Detroit. 41 yards.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Hooker's going to throw it. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And pretty good running as he'll be close to a 1st down at the Falcons' 20-yard line.
And it brings up 3rd down.
They'll go again with Reynolds. And he's going to have a 1st down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line.
3 yards.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot has been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. Plenty of time to work with here, but the timeouts, they're gone. Here's 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive.
Come on.
Here's Hooker. And that one nearly intercepted.
Bro, he ain't throwing the ball in the right spot at all.
Instead, it'll be
threw it straight to him on the fucking. See, 4th quarter, they just throwing the ball to the line. Like, you know, they play for it now.
Viking 18. Ready?
Here's Hooker.
Why you keep stopping right there? You're supposed to roll and keep running, man. Why? I'm on the fucking trigger, nigga. Oh, damn, dude. Fuck.
And it brings up 3rd down on the sand.
Always be fucking.
This has turned into an absolute week to forget for this quarterback.
It ain't a week to forget for this quarterback. It's a week to fucking remember because y'all be cheating.
If he ever sees his defense again, it'll be way too soon.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
Hooker to throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming.
He hit his first, this one from 38.
Bates' kick is good.
And with a little more than a minute to go, we are all tied. So a big kick to get this back to even. Yet now the worry is, did you leave too much time on the clock? Because another field goal the other way, that does you in.
You're exactly right. You didn't get it to overtime yet. So now as a defense, you've got to think to yourself, you can't play prevent defense and just give up big chunks of yardage in front of you. But you also can't let anyone behind you. So you sit right on the line between the two. Play the best defense you can and not make it easy for them to move the ball downfield.
Atlanta now coming out on the field.
Well, partner, here it is. They've got the chance to win the game. You'd have to think they need to get it near the opposite 40 to have a chance to kick a game-winning field goal. We'll see what they can do.
And you're right about that, because if we look at it in macro, that's what it looks like. But I think in micro, the head coach has already asked the special teams coach, what is he feeling? What does he think? Where does he want the football? What's the yard line we have to get? And he's already relayed that to his quarterback and his offense. They know what the goal is. Now the key, can they get there?
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game.
A lot on the line here, even for just a preseason game. Jobs to be won and lost. It's third down.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. And the defense coming through on third down. A loss of 7 to bring up fourth. Here's Bradley Pinion now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away.
And here's Taylor on the return.
Offside. Defense.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off
Still
the 5, and keep it moving.
Here's Bradley Pinion now, standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. Oh, a heck of a move. A very good return there, giving it even 20 yards. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before we hit triple zeros.
Throwing here is Hooker.
His throw incomplete.
How y'all doing tackles in the air like that? He just passed the ball. Your guy to hit him. My guy somehow, instead of being flat like this, he ended up totally flipped up like he's looking up at the sky trying to draw.
Partner, I want to meet the person who disagrees with this decision, and I just wonder what took so long for the league to arrive at this conclusion. They put the rule in for the 2021 season, and it should have been in a long time ago. Yeah, some rookies might miss some plays, but all in all, no one's paying attention when we get to the end of a preseason game.
Look at this shit. Look at this. This is perfect. It's crazy. I'm murking these games on everything. Y'all don't want to give it to me. I hate it.
The players on your team earn some XP.
When I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct. Got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check, and you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air, don't ever disrespect. I got you all in check. Bust the rhymes up in the blazer, true indeed. Yes, I got the record, that's word on my seed. I'm guaranteed to give you what you need. One blood, everybody like Junior Reed. make flows and take heed. Need more information, homeboy, than just read. Hey, all about the pure breed. Do the noble dance, my duty, let my seed. When I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct. I got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check. And you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. I got you all in check. How did you step on my suede shoes? Top gun, shut down your firm like Tom Cruise. Please, let me get down and blow a fuse. Acting fool, breaking way down to molecules. Yo, let me get you with my ill street blues. Bust the rhymes, always in lines, the street news. Baby girl, don't be confused. Sell my 17s and enjoy my boat cruise. I know you really wanna know who's coming through, leaving residues. Sorry, homeboy, but your flow sound used. Got to pay your dues, baby, you know the rules. Whenever I travel the world, I land cruise. If you choose to, how you get. Now I got you on super unlimited views. Give me room, give me some space, your excuse. When I step up in the place, then you I step correct. But I got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. But I got you all in check. And you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. But I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. But I got you all in check.
You're now rocking with the best. Busta Rhymes coming through from the footmost squad. Boy Scouts who I be. Straight to your dome. We coming straight to your dome. Bringing all you rockers to all you rap. Boy Scouts who I be. Flip mode is the squid on. Busta Rhymes break it down like this.
Quickly upgrade your team at the end of each game.
Throw them tap right out my window. Blast you with a direct blow. Coming through like G.I. Joe. Star Wars moving ill like Han Solo. Make you bounce around like this was Calypso. Always shine cause I got the high pro glow. You think that you can hide, you think you can lay low. Roll up on your eye like Hawaii 5-0. Mac out with my dreads in my Kango. Forget them, get them, just pass the. Yo, take a trip down to Mexico. Come back with that might make you psycho. Maximum frequency studio stereo.
You see that, bro? That don't want me to beat Atlanta, man. You know, I have to do that. You always take your dog out while I'm going. You don't do nothing in the game. You bathroom. Nothing. All this motion on my cell, you would think I got it for sale. It was Friday, I'm at him up by the shelf. He took me to the bank cause he sent me too much for sale. Keeping secrets, he know that I never tell. It's a bird, it's a plane, oh, it's coming in through the mail. I'm a lane switcher, shapeshifter, go grill, plane. So I can heal the pain quicker, 8-figure, just said way quicker. Maybe you gotta start doing something, all that shit gonna happen. Seriously. The fuck what you going through out, and then you milk for whatever the fuck you going through. Time it over with, nigga. I have to tell you shit. 17, you should wake up, look around the house, clean it up. Then go do have fun. Then drop the day, something happens, clean it up. Sister asked for help, you help. If I asked for help, you help me. But showing up when every time Jeremiah wants some help, he asking us. Yeah, but Jeremiah barely fucking do anything around this house. Lauren, he was. Now here, he ain't doing shit. Ain't cleaning, nothing. Really? I yell at y'all the whole time we think about cleaning up, and y'all still ain't got it. Just wake up and clean the shit up, and then you got the rest of the day. And then some shit get dirty, they just clean it up real quick. When I'm gone, that don't mean free house. Nigga, y'all do whatever the fuck y'all want to. No, that means follow the fucking rules of the house, even when I'm gone. Clean up, help out. Keep the shit clean. Alright? That's all I'm saying. I ain't saying shit else. I be wasting too much of my fucking breath. I ain't being mean or nothing right now, nigga. I'm just telling you the truth. This how shit is, nigga. Y'all gotta get off y'all fucking